Well, hello there and welcome to the channel, and in this video we're going to be talking about those key autumn jobs that you want to get done in a timely fashion in order to make sure that your rhododendrons and azaleas produce the best display of blooms come the spring. So let's get on with it. Let's tell you exactly, really, it's the secrets to superb planting. Come on then. So we are well into autumn, yet growing conditions are so far absolutely fantastic. It's not too hot, the soils are still really lovely and warm, so you're getting plenty of root growth. They're also quite moist, especially down here in England because it doesn't stop raining anymore. So conditions are fantastic to do a bit of preparatory work for your rhododendrons and azaleas. So what we're going to talk about now is mulching. When we do it, why we do it, and the benefits of it. It's an important one. It's probably, apart from one other, the best job that you can do in order to get an improved display in the spring. Arguably the most important benefit of using a mulch is to protect the roots from penetrating frost over the winter period. So what it does is act as a thick layer of insulation so that the frost, although it can get in, will not go down as far as you would have expected if you hadn't done it in the first place. But it's not the only benefit. It also helps to keep moisture in the soil if you're, if you tend to suffer from dry autumnal weather, and also it acts as like a matting, restricting the growth of weeds coming through. And these weeds, they will compete with your plants for nutrients and water. In extreme cases, also sunlight. So that's three fantastic benefits: cold protection, keeps the moisture into the soil, suppresses weed growth. There's a fourth one, assuming you put down the right mulch, because you get dry mulches, regular mulches, nutritional mulches. If you're putting down things like blended farmyard manure, then you're also going to get plenty of nutritions also leaching into the soil around your roots of your azaleas and rhododendrons. And also, if you pick wisely and use like a mulched pine needle or a composted bark, then you get tannic acids that are also released in small amounts, and that helps to maintain the slightly acidic conditions that rhododendrons and azaleas prefer, because if the soils are not acidic, if they are indeed on the alkaline side, then it inhibits the take-up of magnesium and iron, which makes them struggle to produce the chlorophyll pigment, which is why you get that yellowing. So four fantastic reasons why you want to put down your mulch, and you want to get it down in the autumn, because then you've got that protection over the winter period. You put it over in the summer, but quite often a lot of these mulches, they dry up, they blow away in strong winds. So there you go, mulches, don't forget to do it. Hold on, I just want to interrupt this broadcast with some important news. If you are finding this video interesting, or at the very least amusing, then consider pressing the like button. That way YouTube can help other people looking for this information to find this video. And if you want to support this video further, you can just by subscribing. It's absolutely free. If you want to find out whenever we publish a new video, then click on that notification bell. I'll let old boil butt continue talking. Now, the next job that you don't want to forget to do is to check on the health of your rhododendrons and azaleas. What I'm talking about is this: you want to have a quick look through each bush and then remove any dead, diseased or dying bits of wood, because hopefully you'll reduce the risk of that taking hold if it hasn't done so already. The other thing you want to do is look out for crossing branches. So if they're crossing, then they could be rubbing, that could open up wounds. And you want to get all that cleared out before the winter comes, because once temperatures cool down and a lot more moisture in the air, then that increases the risk of fungal and bacterial infections taking hold. So it's quite an important one. Just keep an eye on it. Really, it's a job that you should be doing throughout the year, but really while things are growing and looking fantastic, you tend not to think about it. And if most people are far too busy just enjoying what their garden looks like. And there's one other thing. Unless you're actually trying to produce seed from your rhododendrons in order to propagate and grow them on, make your own new fancy cultivated varieties, then any seed heads that are on your plants, you need to just take those off, because what's happening is the plant is diverting energy from producing root into producing these seeds. So if you take them off, then that means that the plant will then produce more root, because it won't be producing bud or stuff at this time. Well, flower buds, yes, but you know, foliage growth it won't be. So that come the spring, again, you've got a stronger, bigger plant in order to power a far stronger flowering display. So two important parts regarding pruning and cutting. Get those done in a timely fashion in the autumn, and again, you'll benefit come the spring. Now, the last job that you don't want to be ignoring is watering, and where we are on the south coast of England, that's not really an issue we have to worry about. But you have to remember that in their native habitat, both Rhododendrons and Azaleas, which are all been grouped into the Rhododendron family anyway nowadays, if you weren't aware of that, they're woodland plants, so they've evolved to grow in an environment where the soil is pretty much permanently on the moist side throughout the year. So if you have hot, long, dry summers and dry autumns, then your plants can suffer from water stress, and that's the last thing you want, because if they do become too stressed, then they can abort those flower heads. They can either abort them, so they just don't put the energy into producing, and just keep the energy for itself to survive the drought, or it brings them into a poor condition where they are then open to infection, and quite often you get things such as bud blasts or other fungal infections that get into the bloom. So if that happens, then you've pretty much lost most of your flowering display come the spring. So you're really going to want to avoid that one. So keep an eye on the weather, and you know, if there hasn't been any rain for the past week or two, then don't forget, it's down to you to go and get a bucket of water and put that down on your plants. Now, this actually goes for a lot of other woodland plants, but we're just going to be talking about azaleas and rhododendrons in this video. And that is it. That is it. But I'll tell you what, if you've got any other great advice, any other autumn jobs that you really don't want to be missing out on, then let us know. Put that in the comments, because we would really love to hear from you. Anyway, that is it. All I need to do now is press the button on the old ending music. That's a great piece of music. I do like that. And it's just the last message from me that any of you who've been following these videos probably heard so many times before. It's just getting boring. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Right, now, just before you go, if you want to see more content, more behind the scenes stuff, and images that I've taken of some weird freaky plants over the years, then you're in luck, because we have created an Instagram page. So you can find the link in our description. You can find the link on our main page, and if I'm clever enough, I might be able to get a link somewhere up there. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you want to see more YouTube stuff, then check out this video here. That's quite a good one. And if it doesn't float your boat, then another one right there. And enjoy these while I've still got the strength, imagination and aptitude to make them. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.